Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Again, another month has come and gone. Can you believe the first quarter of 2020 is done and over with? I cannot believe it. But again, we're getting closer to spring. Yay! So, I am going to show you what I all completed this month. Got more done than I thought I had. I say that every month, but yeah, until I got all the books together, I'm like, I guess I did do more than just build a family. I knew I had done a lot of that. All right, so the first one is this small pocket-sized book. This is by Lori Greenberg, and it is a patterns book. This is volume 3. And I did this one. I actually am finally getting smart, and I'm starting to write on this tab what I actually colored it with. A little while ago, I had done a review on the Viola Arts gel pens. And so we started this picture in that particular video, and I went ahead and I finished it. So, like how that turned out. Loved all these colors together. And when I started it, I just picked a bunch of random colors, and it turned out quite nice. And then all the rest of these, yeah, I just needed, like many of us, some very stress-free, calming type of coloring. So it's either been the one color coloring or color by number. And that's pretty much all I did this entire month, with a couple of exceptions. So this is one I just did last night. Again, just one color. And that's what I've been doing throughout this book. And I'm just going in order. Love this book. This is by Sun Life Drawing, and it's called the One Color Relaxation 3D Mandala book. As I always do, because I've been asked so many times in the past for links for some of my books that I show for what I colored out of, I always leave links down in the description to all of these books I'm going to be showing you that I colored out of. Okay, this was Belba Family Color Along Month for that I co-hosted with Shelly from the Stitching Colorist and Nikki from Nikki and Niagara. So I have done a ton of Belba Family coloring, both on camera and off. So this one is the Square Mandalas. So this is volume 1. And then the animal ones, Square Mandalas, is volume 2. See all the tabs on top? Yeah, I did a lot. So, did this one. And of course, in all of the Belba Family books, I do the X or cross stitch method. So we got that one. And again, I just do these in order. I love the color combination in this one. I thought that turned out so pretty. I did not write down which markers I all used in here. A lot of them are done with the ink onyx. This one, however, I did try the new Statler's that I had gotten, Statler Tri Plus Color, and it was the little bit thicker tipped one because I wanted to see how a thicker tip would work out. And while it did work out fine, I think I still prefer the fine liners. The only thing that's nice about the thicker tipped markers is the color shows up a little bit better. Oh, one moment. Oh, sorry about that. I could feel a sneeze coming out. So yeah, if it's a little bit thicker of a marker, you can see, the color is a little more saturated, if that makes any sense, or it shows up a little bit better than the fine liner. So yeah, I think this actually turned out fine. It's just, like I said, I think I prefer coloring with the fine liners a little bit better. Then this one, again, I just love all the colors that they put in these books, these color by number books. I think they're just gorgeous. Here I did the Statler fine liners, so this is when I started marking down what I colored with. Again, love the color combinations in here. And then this one, and I did not write what I did that one with. Yes, I am learning as I go. And then that is it out of here. So I'm going to be starting with that one. All of Belba family books. I plan on completing. I'm about halfway through that one already. And this is one of my favorites, the Animals in Patterns Square Mandala book, as you can tell by all the tabs. So, did this one with the dolphin in the middle. Again, pretty, pretty colors. I love blue and green together. And then that one with the dragon in. Isn't that gorgeous with the greens and the reds, oranges? Next, this is the one that I did on camera with you guys. And yeah, I have yet to figure out what animal this is supposed to be. Belba family, if you're watching, can you let me know? Again, I don't know if these are supposed to maybe be butterflies. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyhow. Here we go with this one with the cat sitting on the moon. Like that one too. Here we go with the elephant. I like how they had the elephants all the way around. Thought that turned out really cute. And loved this one with the rose and the hummingbird. All the flowers around. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, loved it, loved it. And then last in this book is this one with the, is it like a tiger? So yeah, like I said, this book is so much fun. You can't tell what the animal is until you really get quite a bit of it done many times. As I'm doing these, I'm like, okay, what is going to be, what is that in the middle? And then you finally start seeing it. All right, so that was that book. Another Belba family book is the Mystery Mosaics Passion book. And did one in here. Not that one. This one. And this is a race car. This is a neat book too. It, you know, everybody's passion. So somebody's passionate about racing. All right. Then another Belba family. This is the Mystery Mosaics Gallery. And this is the most expensive masterpieces in the world. Did one in here. And this is the card players. Isn't that cool? You know, with these little squares, because they are so tiny, the detail that they can get in these pictures just, it amazes me. You even see the reflection on the bottle. You know, it's just, it's really, really cool. So much fun. All right, then in Wow Cats, again by Belba family in the Mystery Mosaics line, I did a number in here. Did this cute white kitty. And then this white kitty. So these two pages were quite a bit easier because you just left a whole bunch of them blank. So I had a question posed to me that, yeah, if there's not a number in there, are you supposed to color them white? No, you just leave them empty. If there's not a number in a square, you just don't color that square. And then this cutie pie. again, we have that cat, black cat and a white cat up in the moon. Aren't those eyes pretty? And then this one I just loved. And this is the one that I started the color and chat on. And then something happened to it. So I finished this one on my own. Oh, this is the one where the audio didn't take. I forgot to turn my mics on. My fault. My bad. So yeah, I completed that on my own. But I just love how that one turned out. I think this so far is my favorite out of the book. Especially with all these around the outside and that thing. It's so cute. So this is the one that we did on camera as a part 1 and part 2. I did do some of it off camera, but we started it together and then we finished it together. So we have the cat and the dog in this one. So I like that one too. So another fun book. This also is one of my favorites by Belba Family. This is the Mystery Mosaics Woman. And I did a few out of here. Did this one. Again, the detail in these pictures just amazes me. Especially when you look at it, you know, from back farther. Or like now I'm looking at it in my iPad. And yeah, just the detail. This one I finished not too long ago. Look at that dress. Isn't that gorgeous? I just loved how this one turned out. So pretty. And the different shades of blue through here so you could see like the folds in the dress as she's coming down the steps. Reminds me of Cinderella, right? And then this one. I just finished this, last night, I think. And so, yeah. This is the one that we did start on camera last week. This was the last Belba Family color and chat. And then I did all the 6s in the background. That was a lot of 6s. A lot of this red-brown. But, yeah, I like how that turned out, too. So I will be working in that book some more too. All right, that's all of the Belba Family. Now we have some Sun Life drawing. This, in addition to the very first one I showed you, this one is the Mosaic Mandalas on black background. Hello, Midnight. Hello. Midnight wants to join us now. It was Misty's turn last time. Now this time it's Midnight's. So, yes. Okay, but I can't show them the colors. Can't show them all the pretty pages. Oh, he's just a purring. He's like, all right, Mom. That's why he likes to come up here, because he knows he gets snuggles and so, yeah. Okay, so this is the one that I did in here. And I love yellow, orange, and red. And I think on the black background, that just really pops. Love how that turned out. So I got to do some more. I like pictures on black backgrounds when you use these bright colors. I think it looks so cool. All right, and then the book that I just received and did a flip through of was the One Color Mosaic Carpets by Sun Life Drawing, and I did a few in here. Again, I just did them one color, very nice, stressless coloring. Of course, I had to start my first one out in purple. And then we had to go to pink, my favorite 2 colors. And then, most recently, I did the blue one that I finished not too long ago. The end of a long day of babysitting, these kind of books are my jam. I love it. Okay, so the other kick that I have been on this month, I have done a number of flip-throughs through these Color Questopia books. These are all Color Quest color by number books. So, yeah, I really went crazy in these, too. Midnight, baby. You got to come down. You got to come down. Okay, this one is Animals. Now, on the back of each book, it does give you the color key, but they just list the colors that are used in that particular book. Oh, one moment. All right, I am back. That was my son checking in on me. They're doing okay over there yet. Him and his wife are both working from home, and he said they're not on each other's nerves yet. So anyhow, as I was saying, the color key on the back of each of these books is different. Like this one doesn't have very many at all. So what I did, I went through and I found all the colors that are used throughout all of these books and found colors in my coloring medium that matched. So I have all the colors figured out, of course. You know I'd do that. So this first one is called Animals, and I don't have it marked. Could have swore I did one in here. I don't know why I had it on my stack otherwise. I didn't do one in here. I tried to do one in each of the books. Must have been on my stack to do. Okay, did do one out of Owls. Amazing Owls. And this is the one. Now, I like these so much because I just love going over the lines first with my metallic silver. Well, it's called silver glitter gel pen, but it's actually more metallic, if you can see that. So I do that first, and then I color in. I've been coloring these all with my Copics, and by having this in here, it repels the ink. And so your Copic, your marker ink, stays within this area. So it really works out good by doing the line work first and then coloring it in second. So like for instance on here, I would color all of this in with silver gel pen first and then color it all in. So that is the Owls book. Then I did one out of Fanciful Foxes. I can zoom back out now, I guess. And I did this one. This one was a very simplistic one. Again, all of these books I'm starting from the front and just going to work my way through. They're not all that simple. This book actually, you know, isn't as detailed as some of them are. But did a couple of them out of horses. I had a problem with this book, and I'll show you why. The first picture that I was working on, well, I did do that one, but started doing this one, and I'm like, why does he have like a green mane and stuff like that? I noticed that they only had 17 colors listed here. There should have been 20, and here down they were missing 3 colors after number 11. It went from light gray to green, and there should have been 3 additional colors in there. So yeah, I figured I'm scrapping that one and I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, that one definitely didn't turn out. But then I did this one, and I don't know why, if they want something left white, why they just don't not, you know, just not put a number in there, so then you know you got to leave it white. But like number 4 here is white, so all the 4s you had to leave white and not color it in. Well, yeah, then you really can see the number, but I still like how it turned out. So that was horses. Then I did a couple in Amazing Dogs. Now they have some bright colors in these dogs too. So did that one. And look at the bright colors in this thing. Yeah. Looks like a sad dog, doesn't it? So that's what I did in there. And then a giraffe. Did one in here. Another really simple one, but again, oh, still got my cardstock in there. Not all of them are that simple. Some of, this again is a little bit more of a simpler one compared to like the next one that I'm going to show you, which is the dragons. This is one of my favorite, this one and the next one. So did a couple in here. These are much more detailed, as you can see, but I love them. And then here's one I just finished not too long ago. A lot of fun. So yeah, I'll be, you can see again, these are quite a bit more detailed. But my all-time favorite out of this entire line is Fairy Magic. I love this book. Yeah, I did 5 of them out of here. This is the first one with the horsey. And then she's playing a flute. Ah, I missed some. Oh, got to put that on a separate pile and color that in. And this one. Again, I love the colors. Look at the color of the wings in here. I thought that was so pretty. And then this bright gal. Bright wings on there. And that's it. I thought she was cute too, so I'll be doing more in that book. So I'm going to put that one on the side so I can finish that one. And then one more, Country Farm Scenes. I did one in here. It's a barn. And then bushes. Well, you guys can see that, I guess. Kind of looks like a sunset. So another really nice fun book. And I have done flip-throughs of all of these books. If you're interested, they would be in my flip-throughs playlist somewhere in there. If you can't find a flip-through of one of these books, just let me know and I'll try to find it for you. Then going kind of along the theme of the Belba family coloring books, I got out some of my Mosaic books. These are with the squares. I have a bunch of these. The majority of them are circles, but I do have a few that are squares. So I did this one. Oh, that wasn't this one. That one isn't done. See, shouldn't have had that in this stack either. Sorry about that. That's on my to-do pile too. Let's see if I finish this one. This is the dog squares. And yes, finished that one. So now these, I don't know, because they have so many zeros in here and you of course leave the zeros white. This one was, I don't know, a little bit harder to pick out the picture. From far away though, when I look at it on the iPad, you can make out what it is. Close up, it's, a little bit harder. So these books, maybe it would be better if they're colored in solid, but I still had a good time doing it. And last but not least is 50 Mandalas for Beginners. This is by Benmore Book. They have a ton of books out, and every week they are adding like probably 5 more books. I mean, constantly they're coming out with all new mandala books. So if you're looking for mandalas at all, check out Benmore Book. And I do have flip-throughs of probably a good half dozen or so. of their books. But this is the beginner's one. And I started this one on camera because I had to test out some mediums. I was so kindly gifted by Vicki some markers and gel pens and a book from her. And so we had to check out how the markers worked and the gel pen. So started this on camera and I finished it off camera then. So, you know, my favorite color combination with the pinks, purples, and yellows. All right, so that is what I have been busy doing this month. Like I said, a lot of Belba family, but also a lot of these Mosaic color by number books. Love them both. Tonight will probably be getting out another Belba family picture to do. Well, I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I all colored this month. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a terrific beginning of their week. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.